What's up, YouTube? I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even gonna do a part 2, but y'all messed with it a little too much. And y'all said too many names I missed out on, so we here. So yeah, if y'all weren't here for part 1, check it out. Cause respectfully, I don't feel like explaining it all out again. If y'all read the title and seen the thumbnail, you know what it is, you feel me? We trying to talk about the best playoff performances. You know, you can have a few 20-point games in the playoffs, but can you show up when it really matters? That's the question we all looking for when it's playoff time. You feel me? There's a lot of players that go off in the playoffs, but these games, these are the ones that get you stamped. But yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, to start off, we gotta talk about the 2023 Heat. Bro, the run they went on was crazy. They were actually dominating the playoffs. Just to get to the playoffs, Max Strus had 30 in the play-in against the Bulls. And after making the playoffs, they did all that just to play the number 1 seed Bucks. But Jimmy ain't let that scare him. After going up 2-1 in the first 3 games, they came back to Miami for game 4. And he went off for 56 points and came back from down 14 in the fourth quarter. And you know what's crazy? That ended up being the 4th highest playoff scoring in a game. But yeah, playoff Jimmy was in his bag that year. Next up, we gotta head back to 2016. To like most of the world, this was the best year of all time. And this game was arguably a top playoff performance all time. Y'all know how this goes. The Warriors completely frying the league. 73-9 record and 3 All-Stars in Curry, Clay, and Draymond. Meanwhile, KD and Russ still doing their thing in OKC. A calm 3 seed and cruising in the playoffs. Both teams met in the Western Conference Finals and OKC went to work. OKC went up 3-1, and to make it worse, Game 6 was in OKC in a winner-go-home situation for the Warriors. But Clay ain't going out sad. He scored 41 points, hitting 11 threes, which was a playoff record. And bro even had 19 in the fourth quarter. They won that Game 6 and then won the series in 7 back at home. I'm not gonna lie, if that didn't happen, the entire NBA would change. KD doesn't go to the Warriors, MVP Russ never happens, and probably more stuff that I can't remember right now. You know how I said Clay's 11 threes in Game 6 was a playoff record? Yeah, this guy got the record. In Game 5 versus Denver 2021, he went to work. 55 points, 10 assists, and 12 threes on 71% shooting. And they still lost that game. Not gonna lie, if I was Dame, I'm requesting a trade so quick, bro, you got me messed up. And bro, if you can make someone thank God that you missed, you know you're a bucket. But yeah, prayers up to Dame, bro. You feel me? If we talk about some career-defining game, this is a perfect example. It's the 2022 Finals, and Curry's playing allegedly the best defense of all time. They're down 2-1 in the NBA Finals. All the focus is on him, and he completely dominated. Even with a hurt ankle, he put up 43, 10, and 4 on 54% shooting with 7 threes. I'm not even a Warriors fan, but bro, even I could tell he took their confidence that game. Bro, he was getting hacked like crazy, but he was just dominant and went on to win the chip that year. For this next one, we got to go back to 07. It's the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Pistons are playing a 4th-year LeBron James and the Cavs. It's Game 5, series tied 2-2, and LeBron just goes out there and does his MVP stuff. He played 50 minutes and put up 48 points, 9 boards, and 7 assists on 18 of 33 shooting. Bro, he was just doing everything. This is low-key one of the best all-around games from anyone all time. He even scored the last 25 points for the Cavs and 29 of the last 30. And to put the cherry on top, he hit the game-winning layup. And the last one we got is Dame's Game 5 against OKC. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most recognizable playoff game in like the last 10 years. Bro, Dame had 50 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Dog, looking back at it, this game was elite. Russ, PG, and Dame all had crazy games. And bro, to make Dame's performance even better, he had the crazy game winner. But you know how much confidence you gotta have to take that shot? A 40-footer to win the series is crazy. And bro, this completely changed the NBA, bro. They sent OKC to a rebuild.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bad shot. Care what anybody says, that's a bad shot.
But they definitely don't regret it now. They're probably the favorites to win the championship. But yeah, part 2 is officially finished. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not making a third one of these unless it gets like 10K views. But tell me what y'all favorite playoff game is in the comments. I'm finna check them.